This week, all of your assignments revolve around the idea of style and what it means to use style in journalism. So in this week's direct instruction, we're going to take a look at Associated Press style and what that specifically means. What is Associated Press style? It's a standardized way of writing everything from dates to addresses to job titles. It's developed and maintained by the Associated Press, which is the largest news gathering company in the world. It's called AP Style for short. It provides guidelines for news writing. It provides consistent guidelines for publications in terms of grammar, spelling, punctuation, and language use. It's important because many writers and editors work together to produce a newspaper. Therefore, without a standardized style, you would have things maybe spelled differently, different types of grammar being used, things abbreviated differently. And in order to have conformity, we need this standard style. AP style gives us consistency. Everybody's doing the same thing. Clarity. We know what what everybody means. Accuracy and brevity. It means it keeps things short. It also aims to avoid stereotypes and unintentionally offensive language. So it not only tells us how we should abbreviate the states when we're using them or how we should write addresses, but it also says to maybe use this word, not that word, in order to not offend people. Why do I have to learn AP style? Well, AP style is the gold standard for print journalism. If you want to be a journalist or you have any interest in learning to write like a journalist, you need to know AP style. Everyone is using it. It is used by the majority of newspapers in the United States. There are other types of styles, but AP style is the most widely used and the most widely recognized. Some smaller publications will adapt AP style to their own needs and even create their own style manuals with the things that they most frequently use or any specialized vocabulary for their publication. Reporters who don't learn at least the basics of AP style are destined to cover small, unimportant stories forever. If you don't learn at least some of the basics, and you're constantly submitting articles to your editor that contain a lot of AP style errors, you're not going to be given the better assignments. They're going to give those to the reporters who are taking the time to learn the publication style. How do I learn AP style? Well, you can purchase an AP style manual or find an abbreviated version online. The AP style manual is a couple hundred pages. It's a comprehensive catalog of proper style with thousands of entries. It is not necessary at all that you purchase one for this class. There are some abbreviated versions available online, and I've provided the style manual that we're going to use for this class for one of your assignments later this week. And it is important that you read through that. It is about 17 pages, but 17 pages is a lot better than 300. You are to use this manual as a reference guide. There's no way that you could memorize everything in there. But if you were to become a journalist and need to use the AP style guide, you would use it to look up the things you were unfamiliar with. Eventually, though, you'll memorize the style basics. When I was doing journalism in college, we had to read the AP style guide, which was not fun. It is listed alphabetically, and we were quizzed on it weekly. But there are parts of it that you use so often that it becomes second nature. It's a good reference book also for information on libel, business writing, sports, crime, and firearms. These are some of the larger beats or stories that people might write about. So if you're not an expert in them, the AP Style Manual actually provides the reporter with some information to get them started. I'm going to go through some of the most common and basic AP style points with some examples for you. Okay, for numbers, 1 through 9 are generally spelled out. Okay, so we write them out. 10 and above are written as numerals. For example, he carried 5 books for 12 blocks. 5 is written out F-I-V-E, whereas 12, because it's more than 10, we write in numerals. Percentages are always expressed as numerals followed by the word percent. We do not use the percentage sign. So the price of gas rose 5%. Ages are always expressed as numerals. He is 5 years old. Dollar amounts are always expressed as numerals and the dollar sign is used, so we should not be writing out dollars, D-O-L-L-A-R-S. Instead, we should be using the dollar sign. Street addresses get a little complicated because it depends how much information you're getting. Numerals are used for numbered addresses. So if you live at 123 Main Street, we do not write out 123 in words, we use 123. Street, avenue, and boulevard are abbreviated when used with a numbered address. Okay? However, route and road are never abbreviated. So we have the example, he lives at 123 Main Street. Street is used with a numbered address, so it's going to be abbreviated. However, if we just say his house is on Main Street, street's not going to be abbreviated because there's no house number. Her house is at 234 Elm Road. We never abbreviate road. Dates, again, there's a lot of rules concerning dates, but dates are often used in newspaper stories, news articles, so we need to make sure that we're doing it the same way. Dates are always expressed as numerals. The months August through February are abbreviated when used with numbered dates. March through July are never abbreviated, and months without dates are never abbreviated. Also, the TH is not used, so we never say the 34th. It's just 40, like 30, or we never say the 24th. It's always October 24. Examples, the meeting is on October 15. She was born on July 12th. I love the weather in November. Job titles. Job titles are generally capitalized when they appear before a person's name, but lowercase after the name. So, President George Bush, Barack Obama is the president. Film, book, and song titles. Generally, these are capitalized and placed in quotation marks. Do not use quotation marks with reference books or the names of newspapers and magazines. He rented Star Wars on DVD. Star Wars is the title of the movie or the film, so it goes in quotation marks. She read War and Peace, title of the book, goes in quotation marks. Your assignment for this video is to answer the following 4 questions. Number 1, what is AP style? Number 2, why do journalists use AP style? 3, what do you think could happen if newspapers and magazines do not follow a specific style manual? And 4, submit the link to one web source that could provide you with help concerning following AP style. So you're looking for a website that could help you make sure that you're following the correct style. As always, if you have any questions about this assignment or any other assignment for this week, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks, and have a good week.